This is a weekly vlog update which I'll be sharing with my network to document my progress in public, ensuring transparency while getting my project known and spreading awareness about why genetic modifications aren't a controversial idea in Africa and can significantly improve food security. At the end of every week, I check in with you all to give you a weekly vlog on the progress of my project, and I'll keep you posted on where I'm at, what's happening next, and where this journey is taking me forward towards solving hunger, which aligns with SDG 2. So let's get into it. A quick PAIPS summary. My work focuses on tackling an agricultural disease affecting the third most consumed carbohydrate in the world. Take a wild guess at what it is. You might think it's corn, rice, or maize, those culinary staples we all devour daily, right? Wrong. It's cassava, cassava, cassava. Have you heard of it? We don't hear about it much in the West because it's more popular in Africa. But here's the twist. Cassava mosaic disease, or CMD, is threatening food security in Nigeria, affecting nearly 27 million people and putting 9 million smallholder farmers, many of whom are kids, at risk. With CMD reducing cassava yields by 70%, it's a real nightmare for those fighting malnutrition and poverty. Current methods like pesticides just won't cut it, and they're pretty rough on our environment. So we need some innovative solutions to save the day. What if I told you that I'm exploring genetically modifying whiteflies that transmit CMD and boosting cassava resistance through RNAi, CRISPR, and gene drive technologies? It's a plan that won't harm the environment and aligns perfectly with UN SDG 2, Zero Hunger. This project, so far backed by brilliant minds like Dr. Vincent Fondong of Delaware State University, as well as validation from GSK, UNFAO, and IITA, aims to create a scalable strategy to improve food security for millions while hitting global agricultural goals. Over the last few weeks, I received an endorsement letter from Delaware State University, formalizing our partnership. Additionally, my ongoing collaboration with YOUTHTOPIA, where I recently promoted tackling UN SDG 2, which will go on to their media. This collaboration will strengthen my project by raising awareness about the importance of genetic modifications in agriculture, particularly in combating CMD and food insecurity. This week, I had a call with my director from Villars, Sophie. With her in-depth knowledge and experience with funding for her company, shout out to Thesis, we discussed the progress of my project, including key action items and strategic partnerships. Sophie emphasized the need for clear communication about the ecological implications of my work and the importance of engaging with ecologists to ensure a comprehensive understanding of potential impacts. She also encouraged me to map the ecosystem of stakeholders and competitors in the gene editing space, in particular, to identify areas where I can differentiate my approach, going beyond just gaining quote-unquote validation to all becoming formal partnerships or collaborations, boosting my case for funding from grants or angels. In the last few weeks, I must admit, I got a bit lost in the weeds, pun intended. While I value self-reliance, I realize that tackling a project of this magnitude is not a solo mission. Regular calls and guidance are essential to keeping me on track and informed. Just like you can't outsmart a whitefly, you can't expect to know everything. Seeking help is part of the process, and it's a reminder that radical collaboration can improve the path forward. Now, let's discuss my key action items for the coming days. Refine my project summary to clearly outline the innovative aspects of whitefly modification and its relevance to tackling CMD. Enhance partnerships by reaching out to contacts at FAO to explore formal collaborations and additional projects. Engage with my partner from Delaware State University to discuss next steps in plant modification and further funding opportunities. Identify ecologists who can provide insights into the ecological implications of my project, ensuring a balanced approach moving forward. Research existing projects focusing on insect modification to understand their methodologies and identify any lessons learned. Contact them, set up a call with them, and learn what they have done and anything that may be missing from my project to ensure the next steps are absolutely crystal clear. And thinking from an inverse thinking mindset and nth order thinking, shout out to TKS for training me those mindsets. You must know what could go wrong with your project. That is just as important as what could go right. Then you ensure you balance ambition and practicality, converge them for the best outcome. Develop the AI component further, aim to complete a functional prototype by the end of the month, as well as simulations showing the exact gene editing process, just to be clear. Once that's all done and dusted, seek potential funding sources that align with my project objectives and prepare tailored proposals to meet their interests. Communicate my progress with my mentor, Sophie and Sophia, ensuring they are updated on the developments and my plans to address their feedback. All these steps I just mentioned are critical as I aim to position my project for the grant stage, especially since I'm in the early stages of research. I appreciate your support as I navigate these developments, and I look forward to sharing more updates with you next week. Also, I invite any representatives from the Gates Foundation, NSF, or similar organizations to directly engage with me. Your insights and support would be pivotal in driving this project forward.